Hello. Good morning, Internet. This is Alex does Sudokus, and we are having technical difficulties because my AirPods won't connect to my MacBook. But I think I'm just having general issues anyway because my keyboard is not lighting up either, so yay! Before I start, I am just going to put my phone on charge because it's at how many percent battery? Let's have a look. It is... How do I find out? On 16% battery after 3 days of not charging it, so I'm just going to put it on charge. Be right back. Now, with that out of the way, let's have a go at today's New York Times Sudokus. I just realised I didn't actually mark the intro as well, so that's not very useful. Okay, so easy Sudoku time. Let us have a look. New York Times. Oh, it works. That's good. Okay, keyboard time. Let's put in some ones. We're just going to warm up on the easy Sudoku. Twos. Can I place the twos? It's a good question. I am not super certain of that. I think those are the twos, but so that must be a 2 and that must be a 2, which leaves me the final 2 over here. Oh, I thought I've placed all the ones, but I guess I hadn't. That's a 1 anyway. So how are the 3s doing? Not swell, not swell. So maybe we should have a look at the 4s. 4s are also a little bit awkward. Let's see. Yeah, I've got uncertainties on the 4s. So just moving on to the 5s, and I'm also having difficulties with the 5s, admittedly. So how are we doing on the 6s? We can place that and that. So what's this? This is an 8. Without the keyboard's light, I can't actually see where the numbers are, so that's not super friendly. 7s. I have a 7 over here, 7 over there. There should only be a single 7 left, which is up here. And let's finish up on the 8. I think that's all the 8s. So, what about the 9s? Now, it is my hope that I'm not going to brush against the microphone too much on the MacBook, the built-in microphone, because I have to move my hands around a lot, and if I brush against it, it makes pretty nasty noises. So I do apologize in advance. I will try and be very mindful of it and not do just that. Finishing up on the 5s, and we're still missing a 4 here and here, and finally a 9 over there. And that, my friends, is the easy New York Times Sudoku. So let's move on to the medium puzzle. Let's see now, how are we looking? Ooh, I've got 2 cages with no numbers and another cage with only a single number, so that's a little bit intimidating. But notice we can actually start with a 1 here because this column is taken and this row has been taken. So that's promising. Let's see, can I actually do more with that? Probably not, so let's do some pencil markings. So I'll be using the Snyder notations method where I pencil mark in 2 candidates per cage where possible. Any more than that and I will leave it blank because we kind of don't need to do pencil marking things with more than 2 candidates. It will only serve to confuse us, basically. It will just clutter the grid a bit too much, so let's avoid those. So what can we say about this? These 3 cages in terms of the 2s? Well, the 2's are blocked from these 2 cells in this cage, therefore the 2 must be on column 3. Therefore, column 2 is the only one free in this cage, and I've got 2 blocking this cell, so that's how I can pencil mark in the 2, and I think that's it. So let's move on to the 3's. These are the only 2 cells that the 3's can go in, but more importantly, the 7 goes in here because this 7 blocks these 2 cells. So I was only looking because I'm down to a triple in this cage anyway, so the 3 and 7 are placed, leaving me an 8 in there. So that's a pretty good start. Whilst we're on the 8s, let's pencil mark in those 8s as well, because they can be pencil marked in, which allows me to pencil mark in those 8s as well. And with that out of the way, let's go back to the 3's. Can I do more of the 3's? Probably not. Actually, I can place a pair of 3's there, but more importantly, I need to blow my nose. Okay, feeling a bit better now. So let's go back to the puzzle. How are we doing on the 3's? I don't think... Oh, actually, I can pencil mark in the 3's here because columns 6 and 4 are blocked by the 3's, and row 6 has a 3 as well. So now I've got a 1 and 3 locked in the same 2 cells. That forms a matching pair, which means no other numbers can go in them, either in the column, in this case, because it's lined up along the column, or within the cage, because if they do, I'm left with a 1 and 3 in a single cell, and we don't want to do that. So with the matching pair in place, I can actually place a 9 here, because the 9 can't go in these cells or these cells, and I've got 9 blocking that cell, and this can't be a 9 because it's part of the 1-3 pair. So can I do more with that? Well, I can pencil mark in more 9's. Can I do more? I can place a 7, can I? Yes, I can. So this has to be a 7 because 7's are blocked in columns 4 and 6. And again, I've got 1 and 3 blocking these 2 cells, leaving me an 8 here, because I've just erased an 8 candidate. So 8's were only available in these 2 cells, and once that was eliminated as an 8, that's the only 8 remaining. So that 8 allows me to pencil mark in some more 8's up there. Now we have revealed a 6 because of these 2 6's blocking these cells entirely. Do the 6 do anything else? Yes, they do. They lock the 6's up there. Now I'm chasing the 4, 5, and 2, 4 and 5. I've got 5 over here. So therefore, oops, the 5's are locked in these 2 cells, which in turn means the 5's are locked in here as well, because these are a pointed pair of 5's rolling out these cells. Because if either of these are 5, then I won't have anywhere to put the 5 in this cage at all. So we had a matching pair, now we have a matching triple, I guess, or another matching pair of 5's and 9's. So either way, these 3 cells can only be 5, 8 and 9, and we'll notice that this cell only has an 8 in it after being part of the matching triple. So it can't be any other numbers from 5, 8 and 9, and it also can't be a 5 and a 9 because well, they can't be in there basically. I've ruled them out with the 5 and 9 over there, so therefore this has to be an 8. So I've got 5, 9 matching pair in this cage now, which is helpful because it locks the pair of 2's in those 2 cells, and the only number left that I need to look for is a 4, which is here blocking those 2 cells. Therefore the 4 is here. I just deleted a 6, so the 6 has to go here, and I just deleted a 2, which means the 2 has to go here. So that was pretty friendly, and it allows me to do more pencil markings in. 2's go over there, and 6's are in these cells, and I think that's about it. So going back down here in this cage, I'm looking for 2, 5 and 4. Well, the 4 has to go in this cell now, because I've placed a 4 over there. So therefore these are 2s and 5s. Good to know. Good to know. So I'm just going to blow my nose quickly. Okay, let's carry on. Right, I can't even remember what number I was looking at before, so I'm just going to pick a random one that I like. I'm going to pick 7, because the 7s can go in these cells. I suspect I haven't done everything I can with the 6s though, so what about the 5s? Have I done all the 5s? I may have done, because I can't see any more 5. Ooh, pardon me, that was a burp. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the 6s because I noticed I can place a pair of 6s in these 2 cells because of this 6 and that 6. And I think that's all I can do with the 6s. Can I do more to 7s? Yes, I can. I can lock a 7 up here because of this 7 and that 7. Did I erase anything? No, it didn't. So it does lock another 7 down here because these 2 columns are taken by the 7s and I've got a 7 ruling out this cell. So that means 7s are over here somewhere. Up here I've got a pair of 7s locked in columns 2 and 3, but they're ruled out of rows 1 and 3, so useful to know. Anything else I can do with the 7s? I don't think so, so time to move on to the 8s. Got a pair of 8s there. Any 8s in this cage? I've got more than 2 candidates, so we're going to ignore that. And I think that's all the 8s that I can pencil mark in. So moving on to the 9s. Can I pencil mark in any more 9s? Well, I can place a 9 over here because I've got 9 on column 7 and 8. And also on row 8 as well. So there's only one place for the 9 down here. That opens up another pair of 9s here on this row and only in columns 1 and 3. So I think that's all I can do with the 9s as well. So we have now officially done a round of notations. So what I like to do is typically go from 1 to 9, scanning all the impossible rows and columns and narrow down where the candidates can be before I get to this place, basically. Now that I've done a full round of scanning, it's worth having a look around the grid to see if there's anything interesting, if there are any stories to tell. And by stories, I'm typically looking at the weak areas. So weak areas are any dimensions. For example, this row only having 3 or less cells that are not confirmed, basically. So in this case, if I look at the pencil markings, I've got a 3 and a 6 there and a 7 over there. So if my pencil markings are correct, if I have cleaned up my pencil markings correctly, then I'm only looking for 3, 7 and 6 in this row. So it's always worth having a look down to see, can we see any 3, 6 or 7s? And the answer is no, we can't. So we can't resolve that triple just yet. We have another triple on this row. And this time we're looking for 2, 4 and 2, 4 and 5. Familiar numbers because we previously had 2, 4 and 5 restricted in this cage as well. So 2, 4 and 5, I can see a 2 there on the column, but I can't see 4 or 5 at all. So I don't think we're going to get anything, but I have noticed that there's a pair of 4s in this cage because this 4 and that 4 restricts the 4s into these 2 cells. So even though I was looking for 2, 4 and 5s, I'm kind of like looking at the numbers whilst I'm doing that as well. So I don't know if that makes sense. I was doing more scanning as part of it. So I don't think that's created any opportunities for us. So let's carry on down because we can't unlock this 245 triple. So yeah, we're going to carry on. Have we got any more triples? Haven't got any more triples on the columns. And the rows, I've got 2 sets of triples that I can't disambiguate. So I am going to instead, let's see, just sorting out my browser windows because I want my little timestamp page available. Okay, so with that in mind, I think it's time to do another round of scanning. We're just going to scan the 4 pencil markings again and see if we can unlock anything else. So where the 1s pencil marked in, here we go. We actually have a pair of 1s over here because of this 1 on its own. And that is useful because now the 1s and the 2s are locked in the same 2 cells and they are acting as a matching pair. And if the 1s and 2s are a matching pair, remember what we said, we can't have any more numbers in either of these 2 cells, or we'll end up with 1 and 2 stuck in the same cell, which is an impossible Sudoku. Therefore, the 6 cannot be valid in this cell at all. So let's remove the 6, meaning the 6 has to go here now because that's the only 6 candidate left. So 6 and 3 are placed. So that further locks a matching pair of 3s and 7s here. 6s are now locked down here. And I've also got a 1s locked up here as part of the 1-8 pair. So can I do more with that? Sorry, just had to blow my nose for a second there. Okay, I can't see anything else with the 3, 6 and 7. I don't think I can do more with it. So I think it may be time to move on and look at other possibilities. So here we have formed another triple thanks to the 3 and 6. So, well, actually, the 6 can't go, the 6 can't go in this cell anymore, actually. So I've actually unlocked a 6 down here. And that opens up a pair of 6s over here as well. Maybe I should look at the other numbers. The 3 and 7 don't do anything vertically. So, yeah, we're fine. We are fine. But what I have noticed is on this row, we've got 1 and 6 locked in these 3 cells. They're sharing the same 3 cells. And I can actually add a 7 to it as well, because when I scan the 7s, I noticed they're also in the same 3 cells. So that means we've got a matching triple. So once again, no other numbers can go in these 3 cells besides 1, 7 and 6. So effectively, these 3 cells are out of play within the cage or within the row. Oh, thank you for the, let's see. Oh, you're boosting my stream. Oh, you're hosting my stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Colasedella. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name very well. So thank you for the host. That's really kind of you. How are you today? Just finishing up the medium puzzle before moving on to the hard ones. So and we just found ourselves a matching triple. So with the matching triple, they are now effectively out of play within this cage. We can ignore them now. We'll just ignore these 3 numbers and look at the other cells and numbers, but also on the row we can ignore the 1, 7 and 6 as well over there and these 3 cells. Therefore we've effectively just got a pair of cells remaining on this row. And with that we know this has to be a 4 because I've already pencil marked in all the 4s in this cage and they're only in these 2 cells. That means the 4 can't go there and the 4 can't go in any of these cells either as part of the matching triple. So that's how I can quickly determine that's a 4 even before knowing what the other number is. And if I have a think about it, the other number is a 5. So let's place that as well. So is that helpful? Well, it locks the 5 in this cell now because 5s on column 7 and 9 are ruled out. So with this being a 5, we've just eliminated an 8. So the 8 goes here as well. And I think that 8 brings us a pair of 8s here and a pair of 2s in this cage. So these two are pointed, so this can't be a 2 anymore, or there's nowhere for the 2 to go in this cage. Therefore, this is a 1 and that's a 2. So with that 2, we've also locked a pair of 2s there. The 1 has to go here now, and this one eliminates itself from this cage. 1 and 3 are now placed. So the 3 further locks a 3 over there, and it unlocks this 3-7 pair, because the 3 can't go there anymore. The 3 and 7 are in this arrangement. This 7 eliminates that 7, so we can place this 7 now. Also, the 3 is now locked in this cell as well, because column 2 and 3 are taken. It can't be inside part of the 1, 6 and 7, so it can't be on this row, and it can't be on the bottom row either, because it is 3. So there's only one place for the 3 to go, which is here. And I think I just eliminated a 9 when I placed it, so let's just double check. Yep, there was a 9 candidate there, but since it's not in that cell, it has to be here instead. So the 9 looking up, the ruled out from columns 2 and 3, it also can't be in the 1-8 matching pair either, so the 9 has to go here. And now the 9 is eliminated from here, unlocking the 5 and 9 pair. So the 5, looking back into this cage, is locked in this cell, because again, it can't be part of the 1 and 8, and it can't be on the bottom row either. So can we do more of the 5s? They're locked in these 2 cells, so not super useful right now. Can I reveal what's in here? These are 4s and 6s, we don't know where they go yet. So, what else can I do? I've got the 2s locked in these 2 cells, and that is useful. So, let's pencil mark them in for a second. So, this 2 eliminates that cell, so the 2s have to be in these 2 cells. Why is that interesting? Well, it's because the 2s are locked in these 2 rows as well. Although, actually, if I just look at the row, I would have noticed that this has to be a 2 anyway. But this is another way of spotting. This is a useful pattern to recognize. So I'm going to linger a little bit to explain it. Whenever you've got 2 cages, where the same 2 cages lined up, so in this case they're lined up horizontally, and I've got the same number locked in the same 2 rows in 2 cages, then that effectively eliminates the 2 from these 2 rows in the 3rd cage, so the 2 can't go in there anymore. So because if the 2 is here, the other 2 must go here, and vice versa. Or the other way to look at it is, well, the 2s can't be on row 4 in either of these 2 cages, so it has to be on row 4 in the remaining cage, so therefore it's over here. So yeah, whilst in this instance it's not super useful, because we already had the 2 locked down by just looking at the row. In some instances you need to use that technique to do some pencil markings, so that's why I wanted to kind of like state it a little bit, emphasize it a little bit. Can we do more with the puzzle? Well, if I look at this row, I've got 2 and 8 left, but I've already got an 8 on this column, so I can actually determine where the 2 and the 8 goes. So they unlock themselves. This can't be a 2 anymore, so the 8s are down here, and they are down here with the 5s, because 5s are in these 2 cells as well, so 5 and 8 are actually a matching pair. So I've got a matching pair in this cage and a matching triple. That means whatever number is remaining has to be in this cell, and it's a 4. So that leaves me a 7 and 6 on this column, but I've got a 7 over there, so I know this has to be a 6 and this has to be a 7. Morning curly fries, how are you? I can erase the 7s, and now we'll notice there's only one place for 6 left and the 1 left in this cage. The 1 eliminates the 1 and 8 over here, therefore this has to be a 4, the only number remaining in this cage, and that's another 4. This 4 unlocks the 2 and 4, and the 2 unlocks the 2 over there, and this has to be a 5, and this has to be an 8 and 5. I'm good, thank you. Glad you're well as well. I'm sure it's very late again for you as well. Oh, it's gone way past Boxing Day, hasn't it? So yeah, how has your weekend been? I'm guessing it's it's still Sunday night, Sunday morning, or technically Monday morning for you, isn't it? Okay, so the medium puzzle done. Let me timestamp the hard puzzle. So, time to tackle the hard New York Times Sudoku. Let's see. We are going to pencil mark things in, so let's pencil mark in the ones here, thanks to this one and that one. We can also pencil mark in a pair of ones over here. A pair of ones over here because row 1 and column 3 are taken. That leaves me a 1 over here. Also, this can't be a 1 anyway because I've got a pointer pair of 1s, so 1 is here. And 1 can be in any one of these 4 cells. Not super helpful. Just realised that the chat actually starts from the top and not from the bottom, so I need to be careful. Weekend was good. Play. Oh, excellent. What character do you play as in D&D? Apologies, just I'm getting very sniffly. Even though I got central heating here, so I think the sniffles are just part and parcel of my morning. Just part of my morning routine, so that sucks. Whilst I'm looking at this cage, I noticed that the 9s are locked in these 2 cells. Anything else? Not really, but I've got a pair of 6s there. 4s are locked in those cells. It's not very useful discovery, so I think I'm just going to move on to the 2s. 2s can go in there. 2s are on the bottom row here, therefore is on the top row there, but I can't restrict them to 2 cells yet. So, it was a new campaign, so I played a halfling bow fighter with a pet mouse who lives in her pocket. Oh, that is really cute. I really like that. So yeah, my friend and I, we're starting Warhammer, but not Warhammer the whatever 40k. It's Warhammer from the original fantasy setting. So freeze can be locked down here. Let's pencil mark those in before I forget. And I've got a pair of freeze over there as well. Okay, so that's all the freeze I can pencil marked in. But yeah, we were going to play D&D, and I was going to play an OCD rogue who has like what's the thing where you've got like phobia for germs. Though I guess not really germs that they're scared of, because I guess in D&D you wouldn't know about germs, but my character was going to be kind of like have a cleanliness thing basically. Yeah, but it seems like Warhammer is basically the same as D&D, except it's just a lot darker, I think. A lot kind of dirtier, as my friend put it. Basically, I wouldn't be able to play the rogue character who has a phobia for... Not phobia, but has OCD, basically, because the world of Warhammer is apparently just very dirty in general. So yeah, I was disappointed by that. Anyway, we've done all the 3s, so let's place a 4 over there, because rows 8 and 9 are taken. Column 8 is taken as well, so got another pair of 4s over here. And got a pair of 4s over here as well. I think that's all the 4s pencil marked in. Moving on to the 5s, they're locked in this column with the 1s. So do I have any other numbers that I can lock in? I don't believe so. In which case we are going to move on to place the 5s over there. So have you I presume you had your first, you started your new campaign. Does that mean you guys were just like doing your characters, or did you actually get to play on the first session? Oh, just noticed we have a triple down here, so that can't be a 9. We're looking for 5, 9, and 5, 9, and 6. And I've got 6 and 9 on this column, so this must be a 5 then. That leave me 6 and 9 in those cells. Okay, let's have a look at the 6s. So 6s and 3s are locked in those cells. Anything else? No. Okay, so let's just look for the 6s in general. I don't think I've got much more to say about the 6s. So maybe this is actually like a weak number scenario where I could have spotted the naked single. So 7s are forming a pointed pair over here, which is not super helpful. Okay, let's look at the 8s. They're locked in here. Not a whole lot of restrictions, I have to say, but 3 and 8 are locked in these cells. But then no more information for us. So, 8s. Okay, what about 9s? I think that's potentially all we can do. So, we're playing through the Lost Mine. Oh, a module. So, so we completed the first part, cleared a Craigmore hideout, and made our way to Fandalin. I didn't realise you actually have campaigns. I thought the entire world is made up. I thought you just make up everything, but I guess you don't. So it's a good job that I didn't go ahead and DM our own D&D session and just like make things up as we go along. It's the sub-campaign because one of our players couldn't make it today, so another player offered to DM so I could play. Oh, that's really cool. And do you guys play over Discord as well? Because if you have any tips about role-playing over the internet, that would be really useful, since that's how we're going to be playing in the foreseeable future. Curious now, our main campaign is a mix of homebrew and Innistrad, which is a world from Magic the Gathering. Oh, you're doing it in person? Okay. One sec, I'm just going to get some more tissues and blow my nose. Be right back. Ooh, I think I did that on mic just now, blowing my nose, but hopefully I was far enough away. So we seem to be stuck on this puzzle at the moment. I've done a scan of 1 to 9. So what else can we see about this puzzle? There may be something intriguing going on. So we've got 1, 4, 5, and 9. 1, 4, 5, and 9. Oh, I've already got 9 there. So over Discord can be difficult due to lag, but it's kind of like a silent film where going more over the top means more comes through with the performance. Oh, that's one thing I forgot about in terms of role playing, which is the role playing out your characters. Oh god, I'm definitely not a performing person, so I don't know how I feel about that. Just noticed this can't be a 5. Oops. So I've actually unlocked the 5, 1, and 6 here because I have a 5 down there. So I didn't clean up, so that was naughty of me. Does that help me at all? 6. The 6 doesn't do any gives me any restrictions. I guess I've got a 5 over there, so that locks a pair of 5s. And oh, hang on a sec. 5 can't be in this cell, and it can't be in these 2 cells. So I should have a pointer pair of 5s there. So there's another 5. Yeah, my group's all relatively new, so they're warming up to the performance of role-playing. Oh god. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that from that perspective, especially with Warhammer, where, I don't know if you've seen the artwork of Warhammer. It's not my favourite. Hopefully my friend is not going to see my stream and then kind of like be disappointed. But yeah, we rolled our characters. One of the players said the character will have an accent next time we play, so that's a good step. That's, again, something that I will not be able to do because I'm terrible at accents. Pointed pair of 2s, therefore another pair of 2s there. What else is missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where can a 6 go? In all of these cells. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we basically with Warhammer we just had a session where we literally just look at what characters we can play. Got a pair of 6s there, so that's a 4-6 matching pair. So the 8 is now locked in here. and I've got a pair of 3 8 over there as well, which means this has to be a 2, and these are 7s and 6s. Okay, so just going to put it there. What are these? These are 7s and 2s and 7s. Well, the 2 has to go here because the 2 can't go in these 2 cells with the 3 4 pair, and the 2s are locked in these 2 cells as well, so that can't be a 2. So with that in mind, this must be a 7 on the column and the row. So I'm feeling like this puzzle is on the easy side. I suppose with all the difficult puzzles we've had recently, I am definitely taking the easy one for sure, because yeah, it's just been a bit tricky recently. So this is a pair of 9s and 3s and 9s. Can't deduce what they are yet, so let's pencil mark them in. But they don't have to be good accents, just add to the immersion when the characters don't just sound like modern day people. Bad accents are kind of good because then people are unlikely. Unlike why is the fantasy person British? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, in fact, yeah, I think my terrible accents is generally like, what the hell? Where is that accent from? What the hell is it meant to be? So I think I'll do well. Maybe that's what I've been practicing my whole life. I've just been practicing kind of fantasy accents without realizing it. What else is missing in this? 2 is missing. So 2, 9, 1. So 1s have to be there. 1, 2, 9, and not 5, 4. No, I've got 4s. It's 8 that I'm missing. So 8s have to be down there. So that's kind of a unique quadruple situation, not friendly to our cause. This must be 2 and 8 then. So I've only got 2s missing in this cage. Might as well pencil mark them in. Okay, not getting very far yet. What am I missing on this column? 2, 3, 6, and 8. 2, 3, 6, and 8. So this is 2 and 3. And I don't know what to do about this. So 6 and 9 still in this cell. Maybe it's worth just doing another scan to see if we can spot anything else, because I feel like things might have developed. So for instance, that 2 had already eliminated the 2 down here, leaving me a 6-9 pair. So I don't know why I didn't see that. And with the 2 out of the way, these are 3, 6, and 8s now, aren't they? Which means that has to be a 3, because I've got 6 and 8 on this row already. And that breaks the 3 8 pair. This is now a 6. So, like I said, it was worth having a look, because sometimes things just reveal themselves when you're not looking. So the 3 breaks the 4 and 3. Therefore, the 4s are still not restricted yet, are they? No. And the 3's on this row, but we don't know where. Also, changing pitch or tone is totally fine. Yeah, the trick is consistency, isn't it? Yeah, since my voice broke, I've just not been able to get consistent tones. So, also the reason I stopped singing. I always bang on about it, but I used to be able to sing. I used to be really good at singing, and it is one of my biggest regrets. Not realizing, I guess at the time it wouldn't have helped anyway. But if I figured out my gender sooner, if I had been able to avoid puberty entirely, I would have been probably still singing these days. But I think if I discovered my gender sooner, I would have been a lot more depressed in my youth as well, realizing more that were wrong with me. Obviously not in the sense of actually being wrong, but just, well, I mean, in the sense of being trapped in the wrong body all those years. And of course, it is typical that I was sent to an all-boys school. Wonder why I never fitted in. Always been bullied. Just never really yeah, never really belonged. Seems so obvious now why that would have been. But yeah, just didn't know at the time. Okay, so 2s. Maybe I should look at the 3s. How are we doing on the 3s? Not much progress. 4s. 4, 4, 4, 4. 5s. 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 6. Nothing on the 6s. Oh, there we go. The 6 is actually locked on columns 2 and 3 in these 2 cages. Anyway, so the 6 has to go down here anyway, which breaks the 6-9 pair. And we like that. Now, what does that do for us? That means this is a 3 and a 9. This 9 also tells me there's a 9 over there. This 9 locks a 9 over there. Therefore, this is a 4. So, this is a 7 and a 6. And I'm left with a triple of 2, 2, 7, and 8. Okay, 8s are down here. So this is a 2-7 pair, isn't it? In these 2 cells. Which means this must be a 9. And with that 9 out of the way, we can now put a pointer pair of 9s there. Therefore, this is not a 9. It's a 3 and a 9. And this 9 tells me this is a 3 as well. So it's not a 3s. Got another 3 here, 5 and 7, because this couldn't have been a 3. Instead, it has to be a 9, which unlocks the 9. Does that unlock? Yeah, that unlocks a 2, 1, and 8 over here, which means that's a 5, that's a 1. Okay, this has to be a 2 because of the 8, and the 2 unlocks a 2 over there, and a 2 over here, which unlocks the 7, and finally an 8 in this cell, which unlocks the 8 over there. What are these? These are 6s and 7s. So 7 and 6 are over there. The 6 breaks the 4-6 pair. Therefore, this is a 4 and this is a 7. And that's today's New York Times Hard Sudoku. If you enjoyed that, please leave a like and subscribe on YouTube. Or come check out my Discord and Twitch. You can make suggestions on Discord for me, and possibly catch me live on Twitch as well. So hopefully I shall see you guys tomorrow. Meanwhile, I am going to continue on and do the mini crosswords if you wanted to continue hanging around. As a player, voices aren't too bad because you only have the ones to keep track of as a DM. Trying to remember how each character sounds and make them sound distinct is how, and thanks for sharing your story. Oh wow, didn't know there's a trans heart thing in on Twitch, so I think I have seen something like that before, but yeah, I need to look into that. Okay, so let us move on to mini crosswords. Yeah, I can imagine being a DM must be quite tricky, because my understanding is DMs have to also role-playing or the NPC as well. So yeah, sounds like lots of fun. And to be fair, like in the past, my friend and I, back in school, we did used to role-play loads of different characters, and we didn't really know anything about role-playing. This was back in Hong Kong as well, so I don't think role-playing was really a thing back then. I don't even know if there were computer role-playing games. And yeah, we used to just bounce off each other playing different characters, all had the same voice, obviously, because we weren't really into the whole performance thing, and it was just comedy stuff basically. Okay, divisible by 2, that must be even. Something Martin, a cognac, don't know my alcohol. Then again, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, interesting. Number of ghosts that visit Scrooge in A Christmas Carol is 3. Oh no, it's 4 because his friend also visited before the 3 ghosts of Christmas. Sneaky. Rocker Glenn of the Eagles. I'm sorry, I don't know my music knowledge. Headache for Coda. I don't know if that's an alarm or... Okay. Headache for Coda. I forgot to count Marley too. Oh, of course, Marley's the... Yeah, I've just got the Muppets Christmas Carol in my head now, in the Marley song. Okay, headache for coda. I'm annoyed that I don't know this immediately, so I'm going to move on. Setting. Oh. Setting. Is it venue? Yeah, I think it's venue. University in Atlanta. I'm not going to get that. Big Apple Paper for short. I guess it's New York Times. It's going to be New York something. Taking a vacation day. Off? I guess. I'm off. Something Martin Cognac. Still don't know that one. Then again, maybe I'm wrong. Or not. Okay, so Rocker Glen. Still don't know this one. Headache for coda. What the hell can it be? Oh, error. That's not... Error is not a headache. Errors are kind of okay, providing you have kind of error messages. It's more users that are annoyed by the errors. I don't know. Because with error, you know, what your headache would be kind of like crashing, basically, or the fact that it doesn't throw an error. It assumes that everything is correct and then just outputs completely wrong things. So, yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that. Okay, I'm going to be stuck on here because the remaining three are all names. So, what can conceivably be in there? Yeah, I'm going to need help on this one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, Remy Martin? Rennie Martin? So, if it's an M, Emort. So, I'm going to go for... Oh. This looked like a D. Oh dear God. I'm going to check it. Just going to put on auto check. No, it's not a D, so maybe it's a T. Not a T either, so... It's not Fred, it's not Fred. A, B, C, D, E. It's not going to be 3, Rocker Glen 3. Can't be an E, can it? No. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Fren. No. O, P, Q, R, S, Frez. Can it be an S? No. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Frey. Glen Frey. So, yeah, that's not helped me at all, is it? I'm going to put a V in there. No. Oh my God. I hate this. I hate this so much. It's just down to guessing now. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M is an M. Emery. Emery and Remy. Guess I was right about the M. That was the first one that I was going to guess. Okay, so let's do today's... No, not today, but let's do the Archive Sunday Sudoku. Not Sudoku, mini crossword. Well, I just kind of put random numbers in, so that wasn't really a good result, really. Animal whose babies are known as kids. No idea. I think it could be rat, but what fuses with an ovum? I don't even know what an ovum is, so what's an ovum? Definition of ovum is a market-leading research and consulting firm focused on helping digital service provider. What? Oh no, ovum is also an Excel. So, what fuses with an ovum? Is it going to be that. I'm not going to say it out loud. Pennsylvania divided in at the 38th parallel. No idea. Currency symbols that can be typed with Control-Alt-E. Let's have a look. No idea. I'm guessing what it's meant to be is euros. No, hold on. Control-Alt-E. But it's currency symbols with a plural. Okay, I'm going to try euros. Like a knowing smirk. One way to get to Staten Island, I guess, is ferry. The only reason I know about Staten Island is because of what we do in the shadows. Great film, and we're kind of enjoying the TV series as well. But basically, it's these vampires stuck on Staten Island, and yeah, it's quite amusing. Best-selling cookie brand in the US. I didn't realize it's the best-selling, but what I do know is that New York Times Crosswords loves to put Oreo in their crosswords. So, present day for short. Present day for short. Got me stumped there. Distorted. Is it skew? Rain heavily. That's pour. Okay, so like a knowing smirk is Y. And I guess this is... Oh, that still doesn't help me. Animal whose babies are known as kids. A, B, C, D, E, F. I want to say faux, but I don't know. F. Yes, great show indeed. I love the fact that they got the original actors, including Taika Waititi, to come back to the show as well. I know Jermaine is the producer of the TV show, but it was cool that they got the characters from the film back as the part of the lore, I guess, part of the world, so it's still consistent. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, exactly, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Oh, Fox! Oh, present day for short. It's Christmas. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Oh, every vampire. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They did. They did have every vampire from every vampire movie. I forgot about that. It is so good. Okay, so that's today's mini crosswords done. Let's have a look at a spelling bee and see if we can figure out the pengram for the day. Let's see. Hopefully this is a decent height. There. Okay, so what are we looking at? Oh no, this is not looking promising. This looks difficult. I can see you can put henge in, but don't think that's useful at all. There's no ing. What can this be? I can see lance in there as well, which will leave G and H. Glance. Tricky, tricky, tricky. It's not hang glide because it's missing I and D. Nice. Can you give me a clue of what it, like, some crossword style clue in terms of like meanings and stuff like that? It's difficult. Is that the clue? It's difficult, or is it actually difficult to come up with a clue? Maybe it's a difficult activity? Oh, that is not helpful at all. It's difficult. It's a difficult activity. Oh, challenge. Nice. That is very good. Okay, so we need to come up with the next longest word. Didn't I have something earlier that was quite long, but it didn't have all the letters? Don't know what else to put in next. Want something that's unusual. Oh yeah, I had glance in. I'm going to put in haggle. Any other long words from this? I guess glen is a word as well. Naturally, glance would be another word as well. Chance. Glean. Oh, not in the word list. Oh, clean. That is a good one. And that's all we can put in for the day. So, how disappointing. Get you hooked and then they dump you. Oh, we can do more crosswords. Like full-on crosswords. So, shall we have a look at the archived crossword? But I'm going to try and make this a bit more visible. I don't think it's going to be great in terms of, it's probably a bit blurry for you. It's absolutely tiny for me as well. So let's see how we can do this. So, can you see this okay? Big truck maker, I'm going to say Ford. Blasphemous cry, oh God. Alcohol, typically drunk warm. Warm alcohol. I know mulled wine is something you drink warm, but oh, something or lose. Sake, oh, that's a good one actually. So give me a chance as well, but yeah, by all means, that was fine because you suggested it after I got stuck. So I was watching, what's his name? Drunk Oji-san. And yeah, his approach is basically, if he gets stuck, then if he skips a clue, then do make suggestions. So I'm going to go for the same method. Oh, actually, I should also do what good crossword players do, which is once we've done a word, look down as well and see if we can do the rest. Okay, island greeting. I think this is aloha. So I don't think Ford is correct. Success story for Cupid. That would be something to do with love. So, you don't think Saki is right. So we'll come back to that in a bit. Gemologist's weight. Tastelessly artistic. Pretentious? No. What about Oh God? Home Alone Child Star. Oh. That's Macaulay Culkin. So this is My God. So I don't know how to spell Macaulay though. Macaulay Culkin. Lightning bolt. Mark down, say at a store. That's a sale, isn't it? Obedience school command. That's sit, isn't it? Yeah, so My God doesn't seem to be correct. Interesting. Oh, Culkin. So you think it's just Culkin. Okay, so what could be the blasphemous cry be then? You think God would be in it? Mark down, say at a store. Sales? But it's not plural. I'm going to guess this is sit. Oh, cries. Hold on. Nope, cries doesn't fit. Okay, let's skip that. And home to many orangutans. Forest? Veterinarian subject. So, let's see. Yeah, I think this is just completely wrong. Diamond in the sky. Isn't that snow? Okay. Don't give me clues yet, but we're just gonna have a look around. Operating system since 1969. It's not MS-DOS. I don't think this is an O. So I guess this is Win. No, it's not Windows. Windows didn't come out to the 80s, I don't think. So, oh, Star. Star is a good one. So, it's not, oh, Unix. Unix would work. So, and I'm guessing this is animal or something like that. Diamonds in the sky. It still doesn't work. Second of two spouses. What? Civic wrong. Okay, give me a chance to just like go through all of them first, and then let's do clues. I think we should just do a quick scan and see how we get on, because I think trying to do the down and across together is actually making it harder. So, Adams, who created the Adams family? I feel bad for not knowing this. Seoul-based automaker. Don't know this one. One of the She's Gone singers. Nest. Egg producer. I'm guessing this is Han. Egg producers. Mythological debauchery. Red tag event. Repeated lyrics in Java Jive. Yeah, let's hold fire for now. Because one thing I'm thinking is, I don't know if it's Korean, but I was wondering if it's this, because I know that's a brand of cars. Kia Motors. Yeah, South Korea. So, okay, let's carry on. So, red tag event, Java Jive. Repeat a lyric, no idea. Valuable stuff in vain. In a vein. Oh, it's not blood. Interesting. Wing or fang. The E in BCE. Era? Maybe? Pearl Mosque Home. Paul Kruger of no idea. Standard deviation? Nope. Statistician's calculation. City destroyed by Mount blah blah blah. Cross shape. X. Is it going to be something stupid like that? Like a good quill maker. Book often stored horizontally. Phone book? Tavern favourite. Ale? Scratch in diamond. E.g. Skilled. Good. Certain. Oh my god, not glossy, that's matte. Something is composed of a single soul inhibiting two bodies. Aristotle. Like some people's citizenships. Jewel. Entrance hall. Wilson of Meet the Parents. Oh man, this is so difficult. I thought it's supposed to be a Tuesday one. It's supposed to be easy. Well, this is not postmodern. Apologies. Lightning bolt. I was wondering if this is strike, but it's not. Or it could be light? No. Marked down, say at a store. Well, it's not sale anymore. I wonder if Unix is actually incorrect. I can't pronounce half of these words, so that's fun. Like one of the two extremes. Oh my god. Partner of done with. Champagne bucket. What? Continental currency, that's a euro. Boom or guff. Gaff. Days for short. For one. Week, maybe? Oscar-winning film set in Iran. President's 4 years term. Follower of Zeno. Who's that? Big hairy one. Somewhat. Sort of. It might be seen out the corner of one's eye. Cloves. Or cloths. Mark of the kids are alright. Life of. Show instability. Like some pudding in retreats. Part of a cafeteria stack. Isn't that a tray? It's not. Past the shape. Oh god. Give birth as a whale. 12 years old. Is this tween? Oh, I need more tissues. Be right back. Actually, I'm just going to go for a kitchen towel. dumbstruck. Via quickly. What? Star Wars princess, that's Leia. I think that's how you spell it. So, got something at least. Global Landing Organization. Eastern Way. Okay, so I'm just going to check what I've got so far. So the ones that I was confident with were actually right. So that's good to know. Okay, come on then, curly fries. Hit me with your best shot. Lay a spell correctly. That's good to know. That's good to know. So you said you had 38 across. Valuable stuff in a vein. What the hell is that? Ore. Oh, that's sneaky. It's not blood, is it? Okay, so days for one. So this is not a week. 33. Oscar-winning film set in Iran. I don't even follow the Oscars anymore, so I have no idea. $35 across is sale. Oh, red tag event sale. Okay, so does that help us? Not for this one. Big hairy one. Ape, maybe? But apes don't have to be big, do they? Oh, I guess in this instance it is. So, wing or fang? This is not as easy as I thought it would be. Oops, what the hell is that? Weird sign on my keyboard. I've never used that in my entire life, so I don't know under what circumstances I've ever used that symbol. Okay, so let's go back to the start. Big truck maker. What else makes trucks? Truck makers. Oh, you got chicken. Oh, of course, that's another egg producer. Chicken. Good one. So, boom or guff? Guff, I have no idea what that means. Champagne bucket. What even is? Home to many orangutans. Partner of done with. Is this going to be like a song or something? Like one or two extremes? I just quickly check. Oh, it's not chicken. It's not reptiles. What else produces eggs? It's not going to be the uterus. No. Pardon me. So yeah, a little bit stumped. Just a little bit. Wing or fang? That is such a weird clue. I'm sure it's going to make sense once we figure it out. Oh, ovaries. Yep, that makes sense. It's one of those, isn't it? So, okay, so I still don't understand the whole boom or gaff thing. That doesn't make any sense to me. Champagne bucket is iced. So, repeat a lyric in Java Jive. Don't know. Standard something do's. Standard model. No, that doesn't work. Monty. It's not Monte Carlo, is it? No, that doesn't work. That's a place with the Formula One racing, isn't it? So, oh man, civil wrong. Adams. Who created Adams Family? Well, it's not Brian Adams, which is a shame, because that would have been perfect. Usain. Oh, lightning bolt. Usain Bolt. That could work. Let's have a look. So this is cuss. But how does this? I don't know. Use it or lose it. Oh, curse. That makes more sense. Curse is better than cuss. So now mark down, say at a store, something. Second of two spouses. Syntropes season. What is even happening here? I don't understand any of these. So maybe this is last something. Oh, hang on. This is not iced. It's eyes. Oh, last spouse. But would you... Would you repeat the word? No, you do. So I don't think they repeat the same word in the what do you call it? In the answer. So the word that is in the answer is never in the clue. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Trouble could be two words, can't it? Could be multiple words. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Nope, can't figure out any of those. Okay, what's 13 down? Retag. Mark down, say at a store. That could work. Check that. Yep. So, second of two spouses. The Garber sisters had many. Is it going to be like Access? Yep. So, alcohol typically drunk warm. Latter wife. That's a weird way of putting it. It's latter something. Okay, so this is E.T. Yeah, it's Saki. Not sure why you didn't think it Because you you weren't convinced it's Saki, were you, earlier? Diamonds in the sky. Oh, that's a kite, isn't it? That's stupid. Veterans subject. No idea. Home to many orangutans. One of the She's Gone singers. This is so hard. Nest. Something ing. I wonder if it's like sort of a Russian doll kind of nesting where you have things inside things rather than just a noun of a place. So, mythological debauchery. Repeat lyric in Java Jive. I'm not going to get this one, am I? Yeah, getting nowhere. Okay, so scratch in a diamond, for example. I guess it's impossible, so difficult, hard. No idea. Skilled. It's not good. It's composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. This is depressing. Love. Where's love? Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Well, that's a very disturbing view. Give birth as a whale. Past the shape. Okay, so what past the shape has an O in it that is composed of 5 letters? Macaroni, Fusely, Pen. I don't know. Even though I looked at all the pasta shapes the other day. So, what the hell is this then? Champagne bucket, eyes. Can't be icy. That's not how you spell icy. So, ISIS. It's not iced. 53 ounce plate, part of a cat. Ah, okay, yep. That does make sense. Entrance hall. Is that foyer? Don't know how you spell foyer though. Is that how you spell foyer? Let's have a look. Oh, I got something right. Like some puddings and retreats. I still don't know that. Global Landing Organization. So something finance, I guess. Eastern Way. Is that going to be tile, as in the religion? Yep. Show instability. Still not getting it. My God, this is so hard. So let's look up some of these terms. What's Zeno? Dragon Ball Z. So is it going to be anime fan? It's not going to be like senpai. Follower Zeno. Dragon Ball Z. Oh, here we go. That's another Zeno. So, Eastern Roman Emperor. I have no idea. The philosopher. Oh, schism. Oh, resulting in a schism with the church, so that's not it. Zeno of Greek philosopher. Aristotle called him the inventor of dialectic. It's known for paradoxes. So, who follows them? Scholars, maybe? Nope, that doesn't fit. So what's the Achilles and the tortoise? Oh, is this when you shoot an arrow, or if Achilles chase after the tortoise? By the time you get to, by the time Achilles get to half the distance, get to where the tortoise was, the tortoise would have moved away, and so by the time Achilles get to where the tortoise would be, the tortoise would have moved away a little bit further. And but the thing that doesn't factor in is the fact that the amount of time for Achilles to get to each of the points will become shorter and shorter until eventually it will hit 0, and Achilles will catch up with the tortoise. Same with running away from an arrow. So it's a paradox that could have been resolved by kind of using theoretical math. But I have no idea what that means in terms of the follower of Zeno. So yeah, a bit stumped. What the hell is second of two spouses? Nice. Stoic it is. Very good. Now, who the hell's Paul Cougar? Is he going to be a poet? Because that would be something that will fit. No, not a poet. Oops. What else is he then? Vice president. President. Is a politician. Military figure. Hold on a sec. Is this the correct one? So, 13 years later, put its likeness on the cognomen. So that's on a coin. So face on a coin doesn't mean anything to me. City, is this going to be Pompeii? I don't know how you spell it though. Is it like this? I did think Pompeii early on, but I don't know why it didn't hit me to actually try it out. I guess because I didn't know how to spell it. So Pompeii it is. Boar. So what's a boar? However you pronounce that. Boar is a Dutch and African for farmer. Okay, from South Africa. So that's good. So now that we've got Pompeii, Can we get some more in? Somewhat, a bit. So can we do, is this Oreo? Because it's always Oreo with Oscar winning film. No. Days for one. Hang on, Pearl Mosque Home. So I'm guessing this is a mosque. This is the one that's that famous mosque, isn't it? Isn't it in India or something like that? Most famous mosque. It's the Taj Mahal or something like that, isn't it? Pearl Mosque. Oh, so it's actually called the Pearl Mosque. So, and there are multiple ones still. I guess this is the run. Agra Fort. Let's check that. That is correct. So, great. That was difficult. Days for one. Fort. Where's Fort? Okay, I think this is something to do with bat. Days of Our Lives soap opera. Where's that? Soap. Oh, Soap 32. Oh. Okay. So, is this Argo? Argo was a film. So is this Cetra? No. Satyr. Satyr. Is that how you spell it? Nice. That's such a weird clue though. Days for one. Days of Our Lives. Oh, that is so weird. I guess maybe it's shortened as just being called Days. So clothes or cloths. Is that how you spell it? Morning. Is it like that? There we go. Okay, so like a good quilt maker. No, I'm not going to get that. Books often stored horizontally, atlas. Dumbstruck, awed. That works a bit better. Via, quickly. Oh, where's that? Patch perfect. Here. Like a good quilt. Oh, good one. Okay, so give birth as a whale. Still don't know this one. Past the shape starts with an E. Still don't know. Hold on. I've got something here. Like puddings in retreats. Hearty?
It's been snowing.
Oh, it's been snow. Oh.
It's in the snow.
No? Oh my god! We had snow overnight. I have to show it on Discord in a bit. That's crazy. I did hear like things hitting the window, but or hitting the roof or something. But that is so cool. We've got snow here. Oh, hasty. Okay. So happening, place, or hint to all these other things. Where it's at. Where it's at. Okay, so shows instability. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, theta. Okay, I will trust you on that. Cross shape. Annoyed by this. Via quickly or certain quotient. I don't know what any of that means. So really struggling here. What about this? Like one or two extremes. It's probably going to have an E in there. Oh, was that through? An eerie. Okay, let's check that. Looking good. Oh my god. Like one or two extremes. Still not getting it. It might be seen in the corner of one's eye. 60 across. Where's 60 across? I think you meant something. Oh, you mean 50 across. T, cross shape. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. I don't like those kind of spellings. Because it's talking about a letter T, isn't it? It's alright. No, not at all. Don't worry. You carry on. Morning.
Morning.
Thank you. Just moving about in the house. Oh, well, the sky is completely clear, but everything is white. So we just missed the white Christmas. The numbers are hard to see. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, my home computer is a lot better because I reformat everything, but a bit tricky here on my laptop. Okay, so scratching a diamond. Skilled. Skilled, could it be able? It is able. Oh, and it's not T either. So, I sir, that's good. Oh, flaw in a diamond. Cat is attacking the box. The corner needs to be attacked. So that's what she's doing. Oh, this is carve, isn't it? And this is what? Elbow. It's elbow, a pasta shape. And this is Owen Wilson. So this is buffalo. And standard. I'll just check it quickly. Oh, Ruffalo. Oh, Mark Ruffalo. Okay. So is this standard arrow? No. Standard error. See, I call it standard deviation rather than standard error. That was weird. It might be seen out the corner of an eye. What could this be then? Cross shape. And is this bat puns? Yeah, everyone calls it standard deviation, so error is a bit of a weird one. Is this saw? That's the only thing I can think of that fits in there, but it's not. Why is the Tuesday crossword so difficult? I thought Tuesdays are meant to be easy. This has got to be a vowel. But what? So confusing. Ooh, what's 24? Is it herb? No. Monty. No idea. Home to many orangutans. We're really struggling with this, aren't we? So I'm going to have a look at the She's Gone singers. So, She's Gone. I presume it's a song. Haw and Oats song. Okay. I guess it's oats. So, does that help me?
Oh, look at all this, Millie. I'm going to snow. Oh, look at that. Tree's got snow on. Doesn't it look pretty? Doesn't it look pretty?
I feel like we need to tackle the left top left corner somehow. So let's go back to the truck makers. US truck makers. I don't know why I specifically decided to look at US ones, but I think it's a good start. And it's 4 letters with an A as a second letter. So, what have we got? Chrysler, no. Dodge, Fargo, GMC is no good. I recognise some of them. Okay, Mac is the only one that... But I've never heard of it before, so... I think it ought to be something a bit more obvious. Let's try that. Let's try Mac. Maybe it's more popular. Yep, it is Mac. So I guess it's more known over there. So, tastelessly artistic.
Tea.
Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got success story for Cupid. Well, it's not marriage. Oh, kitschy. Okay. Kitsch. Doesn't quite fit. Well, let's check it first. So maybe it's kitschy with 2 T's. Kiss. Oh, I need to look at what that means. Definition at dictionary.com. Can I actually play the sound? Go away. Audio unavailable. That's great. Is it a permission thing? Let's see. Can't change permissions, so let's go back to dictionary.com. Cookie settings. Confirm my choices. Any pronunciations? No. Well, that was a waste of time. Merriam-Webster, maybe? It's pronounced kitschy.
Kitsch. Kitsch.
Kitsch. Let's close that. Okay, so can we do more with this now? Not for that. Civic wrong. Adams. Oh, this is so not going well. So I feel like this is an H. And this is probably a T. So has it all got something to do with patch? Hold on. Let's look at this one. Where is at? Oh, that is interesting. So it could be hatching something. Yeah, I was thinking that. So this is Cupid is a match. God damn it. Jar. Civic wrong. A, B, C, D. Is it that? Because I saw there was a law thing yesterday at like one of either yesterday or the day before on the like full-on crossword. There's a thing called tort law, but I don't actually know what tort actually means. Tort, a wrong that's committed by someone who's legally obliged to provide a certain amount of carefulness in behaviour to another, and that causes injury to that person who may seek compensation in a civic suit for damages. Now I know. Carrot is Gemology's. Wait, so isn't it spelled like that? Yeah, it's got 2 A's. So, we still don't know what we're doing over here with letter something. Hatching. Oh my god. Home to many orangutans. I feel like this is going to be a place. Like Sudan somewhere. But not. What about this? Like 1 or 2 extremes. Still not getting it. Thank you. We're still stumped. Boom or gaff? Guess this could be a star. No. Could it be scar? I'm going to do auto check now because I think we've hit the point where we just need to try everything. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Shah? No. I, J, K. Spa. Yes. So, spa for boom or gaff. I still don't understand that clue. A cup of Java, I guess. So, Sahara. No, not Sahara. Why is this so hard? And what's a cross shape? A, B, C, D. A, E, I, O, U. Apparently it's tau. So why is a tau cross shape? Oh, it's a lowercase t in Greek. So that's why it's an over. So is it this one? 26 down. Partner I've done with. Over and done with. Okay. Hatching hole? No. Bat. Part. And this is tear. You see a tear over the corner of one's eye. Is this polar? So, hatching. Oh, where's home? Polar. Where was home? Hatching pots? No. Post. Nice. So this is Rosa, Monte Rosa. And... oh, okay. Home was wrong. So I still don't know what this is. Home to many orangutans. How do you spell orangutan? Orangutan. Home. Orangutan. So kingdom, family, order, location. Ooh, it's in the Philippines or Malaysian area. So is it Sutra? No. Let's have a search. Oh, actually, let's search for Atra. Atra. Can we find that? Nope. Veterinarian subject. This is so Sumatra. Okay. So this is Latin mates then, I guess. Oh my god, that was so hard. Can't believe how hard that was. Right, I'm going to jump onto Discord now to show you guys the snow over here. So, thanks for hanging out for the stream. And yes, we did it. Thank you. There's no way I could have done like even half of this at all. So, thank you for the help. Okay, I'm going to end the stream. But before I do, let's have a look for someone to raid. Who can we raid? Anyone online? Categories? Sudokus? No. Oh, I thought I followed more things. I guess not. Let's have a look at Crosswords. Nope, no one's live by the look of it, so I think we should just call it a day. And I'm going to jump onto Discord, so catch you over there then. See you in a bit.